Hello, it's Monday, September 13th, and incoming hot. We got pretty much a hurricane on the south part of the Gulf by Mexico, and it's going straight north. It's coming straight for Houston. So I just pointed all my equipment due south. So I'm hitting this thing like full blast right now with everything I got. We'll see what happens. Here's another shot. It's Nicloas. There it is right there. And I don't know. It's supposed to hover above Houston for like a couple of days and like destroy everything like Tropical Storm Allison did back in the day. But I beg to differ on this one because this thing right now is going north. It's got two choices. It could either hook a left and go into Mexico or South Texas and it might survive, or it could keep going north and I'll probably slice it in half as it gets closer. But we'll see. It's not supposed to hit for another 12 hours. See, here's another shot. It's down here. And here's an equatorial shot. See, I had my equipment pointing towards Mexico because there was no activity over here in storms. So I was terraforming Mexico. See how it's all dark and clear over here on this way? That's because I had my dish pointed this way. And I noticed that where I had my dish pointed this way, this whole couple of months, that it cleared this whole area and it has it dark and clear. It didn't go away. Once I turned my dish this way, it's been pointing this way for about 2 weeks or a week and a half, something like that. And you could already see the difference. It's already darker. Watch. See? You can see right here the Baja California and all that. It wasn't dark like that before. And if I would have kept pointing it this way, it would have became black, this whole area, just like over here. Clean. What I'm doing is I'm cleaning the air and the sea with the Orgone. It cleans the air and the water and the land. But I'm not pointing at the land yet. Only one dish is pointing this way. But the main dish that I have that's cleaning all this is pointing due south now because I'm hitting the storm full blast. But it was pointing this way, and so you can almost see the dent that it made going this way. That's exactly where I had it pointed, this direction. Because I was trying to get that last hurricane that's over here too. But I decided to go clockwise with my dish and clean everything a couple of months at a time. I'll keep it pointing this way and then this way. One's already pointing this way, so the next one will go straight up. And then after that, it'll go this way until I go around in a complete clockwise motion and clean everything in a full circle. This whole area will be black like this. Mark my words. It'll take a while, maybe a few months, 6 months, something like that, but this whole area will be black, just like over here, because of my Orgone. It's easy to make. You could do it too. Anybody could do it. Okay, here's a big shot of it. And you can see it's coming in hot. It's so black in the middle. You can see all these little dots right here. Those are little seedings where they drop it from planes or somehow they're fueling the storm, because there's no way this thing could have turned this black. I've never seen a hurricane this black in the middle before. And it sprang up out of nowhere, just like the last one. They're trying to sneak them in through the bottom. They think that I can't do anything about it, but watch. Watch what happens to this thing in the next few hours. I'll come back and I'll show you. But you already see a little break right here, right in the middle with these colors. You could see red right here and green. That's like the outer circle. That means that it's diminishing in the middle. That Orgone is popping holes in this thing. And you'll be able to see like a dent. As soon as it gets a little bit closer, you'll be able to see it like either go around me. It probably won't even rain that much over here, but it'll rain in the surrounding area. But where I am, and I can't really tell you where I'm at, but it's somewhere in the greater Houston area. Houston's very big, by the way. There's like almost 6 million people here. So yeah, I might not even be in Houston. I might be lying to you. I might be over here on the coast. I might have 2 or 3 places along the whole Gulf. You never know. You know how easy it is to do. So I already showed you I can do it. Don't be surprised. Now, here's another shot, and see how big this thing is. It almost looks like water droppings in the middle, like dropping water, but they're really dropping seeds from planes probably. They're flying through, they're like higher than this, and they drop them down into it. Because if you go higher than the storm, then it's clear sailing on top. There's no wind or nothing. You can sail above a hurricane, and you can drop parachutes or bombs into it. That's what they're doing. You see those little... That's what that is. You can clearly see that. But some of those are me popping it open. The ones that are colored, like red and that, those are me. That's Orgone, popping holes in at the same time. Okay, but yeah. I do have a main hub in Houston, but I do have several throughout the coast. So there, I said it. Alright. So yeah, now that I turned my full attention, see, I had my dish pointing this way to Mexico until today, until right now. So right now I just pointed at this thing because it came to my attention. I'm watching the radar very closely nowadays. See, this whole area is still clear and dark and black. You see that? And I didn't even have it pointed over here in the past like 2 weeks, and it never went away. That means that what I'm doing, the terraforming and the cleaning that I'm doing to the air and the water, is permanent. Or if not permanent, it's a long lasting. Like, you know, Sleepy Joe, incoherently sleepy. You never know. I don't know. But so anyway, this I'll come back to you. I'm gonna let this develop for a couple hours. I'll just wanted to give you a heads up. This is my main gunner. I'm gonna add more pieces to it, but for now I have the basic geometric shape that I need to broadcast out into the ethers. What it is, it's a diamond with a square in the middle. So that's 8 of them, and then one in the middle. This is my selenite piece. That one's, it's a higher frequency than the rest. That transmits a high frequency versus Orgone, which is a lower high frequency. These spirals are copper, and they're nano coated to make GANs. They were left over from GANs production, so I'm using those. I'm putting those in the ether, plus the right hand spin of the copper. I have glitter all in that too. It's aluminum. It helps with the electricity, because this thing is hot. Trust me. If I touch it, it'll zap the shit out of me. But anyway, this was the selenite piece. That's pure selenite with crystals and stuff. It has everything Orgone has, except it doesn't have any metals, because you want the higher frequencies, and so that one helps. And the little mold that I have is unique, and I think it's an old Tartarian piece. But if you see the designs on it, it's amazing. That's my UFO bubble. That's what I call it. And then that's a natural pine cone that I got from outside, and I have it wired, and on the inside it's hollowed out with Orgone all in there, and resin, dipped in resin, brushed with resin and glitter. See that? With a magnet. And I'm gonna put magnets on the back of all of them. I'm gonna try to put donuts like that behind every piece, because that see, I have magnets right there. Those are magnets. That's a magnet. That's a bracelet that I made out of copper. Pretty awesome. And this is my infrared light. That's what you need to, and it's actually being bubbled too. I have my wand going through this. So if I touch any of this, I would be shocked. So would you. See, look. You see that light? That's where it's touching. So yeah, it's on. This is my rear gunner. This is facing north. This one facing south. This one facing north. The infrared light. Heated up. Got my wands going through it, and this one only has 1, 2, 3, 6 pieces, but those are Tartarian pieces in the middle from a lighthouse with bubbles on the inside, and those are special. That's what's doing terraforming right here. And see, I have GANs, copper GANs for my use to make GANs. I have those hanging on there too. On Gilgamesh, you can't really see Gilgamesh, but he's in there. He's in the middle, so it's creating like a vortex with one satellite dish in the back, one in the front, and then Gilgamesh is a cloud buster. He's right there in the middle. He's the original, and he controls all these. This boy weighs like 200 pounds. Cement piece. It's a cloud buster. So this was going straight up, and these pivot on that one. It's making a right hand spin vortex. Very huge. It covers the whole United States. But this is it right here. It's that, and it's these wands, Tesla coils.